This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I'm playing is the Russian STI. It's a Tier 9 heavy tank. Some people call it the ST1, but it's actually the STI. This is an assault map, the Siegfried Line. I'm going to head straight for town. I'm going to enter somewhere on the western side where they'll have the least amount of coverage. Playing against higher tier tanks, so I got to be careful. And
Time to roll out.
I have a mission also. The mission is to do 1,000 hit points of damage, but to not have any damage to my crew or my internal modules. And I'm not sure if you can use the first aid kit or the repair kits to undo crew injuries or not. But I'm going to hopefully succeed on this. And I may have already succeeded from the other games I've been playing. Okay, so I've been spotted. They have one artillery unit. It's really unsafe to go over a hill because you have to... Your gun will be pointed up at the sky, and you'll be exposing your belly. So you don't want to go that way. We got here pretty late. The enemy's already... They're not 100% guarding the area, but they're definitely in the area.
Ready to fire.
I'm going to cruise for cover since I don't see any shots. Yeah, so there's definitely a front line. The enemy definitely moved forward. But they also left this open. And this is a great place as long as you're... I know it's really risky. Shoot. I gotta hit him. Gotta hit him.
Ready to fire. Enemy is hit.
I didn't know there was a statue there.
Target released.
I want to support my teammate here.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
He's got good frontal armor, so I want him to be in front of me, that's for sure. Oh! Lousy shot. I must have gone over the edge of the curb. Yeah, he's really strong. I don't want to go that way. I think when I went over the edge of the curb, it changed the angle of my gun. So I ended up shooting at the door instead of the enemy tank. This is a guy you don't want to go up against, so I'm going to check to see how he's doing.
Penetration. Target acquired. Where'd they go?
Okay, so I'm going to go pursue these other tanks. Who knows what's going to happen? He's a strong tank. I thought it was the Bulldog, and it ends up being this pretty decked out tank. I need my ally to help me out here.
Penetration.
Okay, so we lost another enemy. That was a wasted shot. The IS-7 is sort of pinned down. It's like he doesn't know I'm about to kill him.
Critical hit.
Yeah, that was worthless.
Enemy is hit.
Okay, the bat chat is gone. There's a Jag Panzer. Pretty sure that Panzer means tank. So Panzer Blitz is Tank Blitz. Let's see if we can participate in the downfall of this Jag Panzer. Apparently not. The only thing I could do really is go to the cap, because I obviously don't know where the enemy is. And it's just sensible that because I have a rather slow tank, I should head for the cap. The enemy should come looking for us at this point, so we can kill him. That's proper strategy. And it's a bulldog, and he's dead. Okay, so that was a good game. I hope I completed the mission. Had one kill. We're going to find out right now. Did I complete the mission? Yes or no? I did. 75,000. And the High Command expressed their gratitude, and they gave me valuable rewards. So I'm going to move on to the next mission. Damage blocked by armor must equal or exceed the HP of your vehicle. I have no idea what that means. Cause at least 1,000 hit points of damage. It sounds like I need to have a close combat fight. Damage blocked by armor. Now, I would say you want something like the Super Pershing, which has a spaced armor, and have people hit your armor all the time. It does no damage. But I'm thinking the T-34 is going to be good for this battle because it has really strong turret armor for its tier. It's got like a tier 10 gun on it, even though it's a tier 8 tank. So if I got into a turret battle, I would definitely complete this mission. I'm sure that many of these tanks would be able to do it. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to continue fighting and hope that on its own I meet that mission. The question is, how do you find out your damage blocked by armor? So over here you're going to see that for this battle result it says, I don't know if you can see the cursor, but it says damage blocked by armor. It's halfway down on the left column. It says 1200. Let's look at what the mission says. Damage must equal or exceed the hit points of your vehicle. I think my hit points are 1500. No, 1900. So in this case I would not have qualified. It would have been short by 700. I would have had to go and take more damage. I mean, it's kind of silly to go out and pursue receiving damage. But I know I'll be able to do it. So there's another way to trick it, and that is to find a vehicle that has less hit points. A vehicle with less hit points is going to have a lower threshold. And, maybe the TOG will do it. The TOG. Everybody's going to be throwing stuff at the TOG. And it doesn't say I have to survive. It just says I have to take on all this damage. So the TOG would be actually a good choice. As long as it's tier 4, which it is. I am going to go in with my IS3, and I'm going to try to complete this heavy tank mission. which is to cause 1,000 damage and to receive more than 1,500 blocked by armor. My understanding of the blocked by armor is that when a round hits your tank, they calculate how much damage it would do, but if the armor blocks it, that's added to the blocked by armor and you don't get the damage, but they do calculate it. Or something like that. This is a difficult map because at the base, there's nowhere to hide.
Time to roll out.
But I'm going to have to head that way. That's where the battle is. So smart thing is to be close to the base because the enemy might cap it, you might need to cap it, etc. So you want to be close to the base. We've got too many people on our team going in the opposite direction, and I don't want to be one of them. They hurt our team. They don't have fast vehicles, and they're going to be too far from the base. If we need them, they'll be way too far away. Way too many tanks going in that direction. When you cap the enemy but don't fight, you don't duke it out, you don't get a lot of points. You get virtually nothing. So capping the enemy without fighting isn't really worth it. You'd probably get less than whatever your average is. Because there's not a lot of places to hide, I'm going to start from the back. I'm going to move forward slowly and look for a place. Missed him.
Target acquired.
Maybe I'll get a shot in.
Target
Oh,
lost.
nope. Two autoloaders against each other. One of them might be a higher tier. Yeah, one of them's a higher tier. So I'm going to start from here. I really don't know where to hide or what the view is like. So I'm going to figure it out. That was a lousy shot. I can't really hit that tank from here. Well, there goes my ally. Okay, so now we have a big problem. We have to engage the enemy, and it's pretty much just me. I don't know if these other two guys are going to show up. And most of our team is far away. I would love to take on that Cromwell. I don't even know where the okay, the base is in that direction. I was pretty far from the base, so I thought I was near the base, but actually I wasn't.
Ready to fire. One of our tracks is damaged.
I could have shot at that tiger, I think, and I didn't. If it's that Type 59 that's on the base, he's going to be sad real fast. That was a surprise. I really did not expect to see 4 tanks on the base.
Target unlocked.
Our team is crazy.
Permission to engage. Enemy armor is damaged.
There's no way we're going to win. I mean, this is it.
Target acquired. We're dead for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so this was a really stupid team that I was on. As you can see, their entire team, or the vast majority of their team, went to the base. And our team didn't. And they capped us. I I spotted a lot of tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was very surprising to go around and see that. It was disappointing and shameful that there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's a random game, and if you say to people, "Hey, let's go to the base," they're like, "No, we don't want to go to the base. We want to go over here as far from the base as possible, because if you win the valley, you win the game." You know, they have all these dumb ideas, and who knows why they went that way. You'll see that even though I caused less damage, I ranked higher than some of the other people, and it was because of all the tanks I spotted. But that was definitely one of the videos of the century, to roll around and see all of a sudden like 6 tanks and my team is nowhere to be found. A little scary. Lesson learned.